Hi everybody, this is Paul Dostal again for Paul's Reviews, and today I'm doing a quick review on the recent release of Duck Hunt for the Nintendo Wii U. Now, for those of you who may not be aware of this, Duck Hunt was actually released in 1984-85 for the NES, which was the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and I'm of the vintage that I remember when it was brand new. Anyways, now, it's what, 29 years since it's been released, and Nintendo's finally seen fit to re-release the game on their console. Now, the technology has changed a lot in the 29 years, so the Zapper, which was the original peripheral that the game used, no longer works on the HD televisions that we have today. So they had to come up with something new. I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. Well, actually, if you've ever had the Wii, you'd know about the Wii Remote and how it doesn't quite correlate with exactly what you see on the screen. That's why they have over there, down below, just if you look just below the screen, you might see the sensor bar for the Wii. Of course, you're seeing right now is my baby's playpen. And I'm just going to slide you over here, and I'm just going to zoom in a wee bit. You can see right down below, right about there, is the sensor bar. Anyways, the technology today is a little different, so they had to come up with some modifications to make this game work on the modern television. So I'm just gonna zoom us in so you can see better. My fancy dolly. AKA my computer chair. Now, already had played the game a little bit. Let's load her up. Restart from the beginning. Now, like the original game, you could select your modes using the trigger button, aka the B button. So, I'm just going to start off with the original game, the game A, which is one duck. Pressing A will bring you to the Virtual Console menu in this game. Let's start. Press the plus button to start the game, and B is the trigger. Now, as you can see, there is a targeting reticle. This is because the sensor is down below instead of interacting directly with the TV, which is how the original game worked. If you played the original, you remember that the game would flash briefly, allowing you to, and the information would be transmitted to the zapper. This is no longer the case. It works with the Wii Remote. Now, if you want to go with the traditional style, you can turn off the reticle However, since it isn't one-to-one, it does take some practice. Now let's save my state right now. Here's a restore point, because I want to get back to this later after I'm finished with this video. Alright, now let's reset. Now, you're aware of the duck hunt. Oh. Alright, now this is the disc shot. Well, if you're talking about shooting ducks, you can try shooting the discs. Remember, this was great entertainment back in the day. It still is actually a lot of fun. However, compared to the original, because you can see this, because you can see the targeting directly on the screen now, it's definitely a bit different from before. But now, here's the Wii remote. Now, if you listen. It actually makes a very similar sound to the original Zapper trigger, and it's actually quite a faithful recreation of the game. I'd say there's obviously some changes been made to the code, but overall looks to be very faithful adaptation of the original game for the modern audience. Anyways, so there we go. That's the Duck Hunt. If you're a fan of the classics, this is definitely a good one to pick up. If you're a fan of the Duck Hunt dog in Super Smash Bros., you might want to try this just to see how the original game was. Now, there's really not much to it. You're shooting ducks and clay discs, but it was a fun game back in the time. It was a great pack-in title for the NES, and I think at the very least, for the nostalgia value, this game is definitely one of the top. Anyways, this is Paul Dostal for Paul's Reviews, saying have a good day and a Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, Paul here. Just asking that if you have any constructive comments, please leave them down below. You can also follow me on Twitter and DeviantArt. Finally, check out my other YouTube videos as well. Anyways, take care.